Well, happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties, the last Monday of October, almost Halloween. And so for this week's Monday Market Moment, we're going to find out where is America's most haunted house, given Halloween's coming up. We'll get to that in just a moment, but first, the latest stats. Right now, we have 3,213 homes for sale throughout the San Diego County area. That's up 37 from last week. Median list price 995,000. That's a drop from last week. Average days on market 48, an increase over last week. Meanwhile, we have 1,909 homes that are in escrow. That's down 75 from last week. Median list price $849,000, higher than the week before. Average days on market is higher, 24 days. So we're seeing continuing increase in inventory, continuing decrease in total number of homes in escrow. Months of inventory 2.08, slight increase over last week. It was 2.02 last week. Here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. We can see over the last 3 weeks, steadily increasing inventory, steadily decreasing number of total homes in escrow. But what about what happened last week? Well, last week we saw 549 homes come on the market, a big drop of 78 from last week. So the pace of inventory hitting the market has slowed down. $895,000, no change for the median list price. New pendings, 293. It's a drop of 27 from last week. Median list price of those homes, $849, an increase over the ones that went pending last week. Average days on market of those homes, 22 days, slight increase of 1 day. New pendings listed within the last week, 15, and new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 129. So 5% of homes are selling in a week or less, and 44% in 2 weeks or less. Last week, we saw 303 homes close escrow, 24 fewer than the week before, with a median list price of $845,000, a drop. Median sales price, also $845,000, also a drop. Average days on market, 20, so one fewer day. Least expensive sale was in Chula Vista, 144.9, and the most expensive sale coming back, La Jolla, $11 million. Here's the chart showing new actives in the last week. We can see the huge drop, the fewest new active listings in the last couple months. Meanwhile, pendings dropped and sales dropped from last week. And here's a chart showing pricing. We're still hanging out about the same level as we have been over the last couple of months, but interestingly, the same median list price as sales price. Here's a chart from reports on housing from Stephen Thomas. You can see active listings year over year over year. The typical peak of inventory should be between late July to early September. But we can see inventory increasing definitely at a higher rate than it did last year, and the years before that were decreasing this time of year. So this is an anomaly. We're seeing inventory going up, not down, and demand, number of homes going into escrow over the last 30 days, kind of flattening out, but it's actually flatter than the last few years. The last few years was going down this time of year. 2020 was going up a little bit. We're flattening, so that's still kind of a positive sign, I think. And here's an affordability index that he put in his report that shows year over year, way back 20 years ago, a homeowner affordability for first-time home buyers. We can see even though homes are relatively unaffordable right now for a lot of people, affordability is still better than it had been in other years past. So that's a positive sign, but it doesn't help the first-time home buyer who's trying to get in a home right now with interest rates super high and prices high. Prices are going to have to drop, or rates are going to have to drop, or a combination to get more first-time buyers in the market. All right, where is America's most haunted house? It happens to be here in San Diego. It's the Whaley House in Old Town. They have a museum. They have shows, lots of different activities going on there. So this Halloween, if you want to celebrate America's most haunted house, it's not that far away. It's in our backyard in Old Town. Just take a look online for the Whaley House. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Don't forget to scan the QR code to get your home's value. If you have any questions about this week's report or any other reports, feel free to give me a call, send me a text or an email. Be happy to help. Look forward to seeing you next Monday at the next Monday Market Moment.